Hi guys, welcome to our interview with TAMAKiD, aka Evelyn. Thank you so much for having us. Evelyn here is a wonderful artist here from our beautiful hometown, San Diego. And yeah, can you introduce yourself to those who may not know you?
Yeah, so my name is Evelyn Gonzalez. I'm a digital and multimedia artist based in San Diego. I am a toy collector and I also work with figures and sculpting as well, so I'm so happy to be here.
Okay, so how long would you say you've been an artist for?
Oh, it's been a while. I guess just like since I've been in like middle school, I've been doing art for a really long time, but I don't know if I'd consider myself an artist until maybe like I got out of high school.
Okay. Did you always know you wanted to be an artist? Like growing up, was that something you like just knew?
Not really.
Really?
When I was little, I had like I really wanted to be a magician and an opera singer, and there's just a lot of things I wanted to be, and an artist wasn't like technically something I had like always dreamed of. I liked drawing, but I didn't consider it something like that I could do for a living. So when I got to high school, I wasn't sure if like I would even be an artist. But I ended up going to like a couple like conventions where they do portfolio reviews, and I got my portfolio review and they told me that I did a really good job. They were like, oh, this looks really good for like a 17-year-old. You should definitely go through with this. And I was like, oh, maybe I can do this. Like maybe it's not just like a side thing and I should like actually invest in like being an artist.
So it was something that you weren't totally maybe like confident in, like you were like, oh, I don't know if I'm like cut out for it.
Yeah,
that was more so like the thing.
Yeah, it wasn't something I was like super sure. It was more of like something I didn't identify with until later.
Oh, okay, that's awesome. And like your art is so beautiful. I mean, we can see some of it here in the background. It's such a unique style. I'm sure you have like a lot of inspiration behind it. But was it hard to find like your art style, like your personal style right now?
I think honestly, and yes and no, where it was like, I think I got it right the first time.
Okay, gotcha.
If that makes sense. Like I found myself pretty early on, and then when I ended up moving to Utah, we had like a really strict dress code where you couldn't wear any graphic t-shirts. And so I was really forced to like push my boundaries a lot on like what I could wear and the things I could use to express myself. And I honestly think I did like a really good, it like forced myself to like really embrace the things that I liked. And so I feel like I found my personal style really early on as a kid, but as I got older I wanted to experiment with it a lot. So I have had many phases of me experimenting with different fashions, art styles, all different. I wanted to try everything basically.
That's crazy. So it's almost like a product of your environment almost, right? Oh, that's awesome. So then do you have like any advice for any like maybe younger artists out there who are struggling?
Well, my biggest advice was always just to not feel like you have to box yourself into like a very specific art style. The best thing to do is to really do everything. Like if you're feeling like you want to do a specific, like if you want to do a specific vibe, or if you feel like, oh, I can't draw this because I don't have this art style, I would just say go for it anyway. Like I really feel like you should experiment with everything, because eventually you will find what you like, and it won't necessarily be an art style. It'll probably be like things pulled from each thing, you know. So I would just say experiment with everything.
You guys got that. And then a lot of your art is sometimes like these awesome combinations. Like you blend like food with like so many different elements. Like is it hard, like for example, you make miku, like you have a matcha girl print, and then like your summer sweet like prints and stickers. Like what's your inspiration behind like these combinations, like food and art?
Yeah, I would say honestly it's I think food is just very like visually beautiful. I agree. I think like when it comes to food, like there is an untapped potential of like artisticness to it. Like there's something so beautiful about food, like sweets and even savory food. That's why I have so much food displayed in my room, because I find it so like visually nice to look at. Let alone does it like taste delicious. Like I like celebrating and enjoying food. I don't want to feel guilt or bad for it. Like this is the things that bind us behind like all cultures. We all connect through food. So it's like, I think it's like this one unifying thing we all have. And so I love incorporating that into like my artwork, because it's like everyone could appreciate a good looking piece of food.
That's so true. Would you say you're a foodie then? Like, are you a foodie person? You like to go out?
Yeah, I do. I'm definitely those people where like the camera eats first though. Like I always take a picture of it. But yeah, I'm like, I love going out and honestly, like if you tell me we're gonna get like a little sweet thing, I get like really excited. I'm like, okay, well that'll make the day, you know.
Yeah, like what's your favorite sweet treat then? Like,
oh my gosh,
go-to sweet treat.
I would say like, well, my favorite sweet thing in general is flan. I love flan. Yes, my mom makes some. It's really good. But I would say like for a sweet treat, I'm like always in like the mood for a Krispy Kreme donut for some reason.
What? Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Because there's one by where we live. There's always like a Krispy Kreme donut.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, I want a Krispy Kreme so bad.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And I think they look so pretty because they'll do like the seasonal ones. And
they are really cute.
Yes.
Yeah, and the display cases too.
Yes.
So good. How do you decide like your food combinations? Is it something that just happens or do you plan it out?
I honestly, it kind of just happens really. I plan sometimes, like the McMiku one was because I mean that was already like a it's not like an original idea.
Okay,
It's been like an existing kind of gag in like the Vocaloid community for a while. Someone did like a custom Android for a while back, and I wanted to kind of play on that. So I usually just go off of like what I think would like what I personally just want to tap into. Like, like the Magical Print was just because like at the time I'd gone to a Japanese cherry blossom festival and they had a lot of matcha stuff, so I was like, oh, I want to do like a matcha print.
Oh, okay. It was like you got inspired by
yeah, like you just kind of get inspired by something and then you just incorporate it.
Okay, I like that. Okay, on the topic of food, you're known for being like a re-ment collector among many things. Is there a set that you feel like has inspired you in any way?
Oh my gosh.
Well,
I'm like, re-ment's like my big thing. It's like the one thing that I have like a really like intense connection to. And so the entire like all the ones I collect, they're all ones I've like always wanted. So it's hard to just like pick one because I'm like, oh, there's hard. But if I did have to pick a couple, like one of the ones I really like is so re-ment came out with a line of kind of like Western food, like what they thought Americans would eat. Yeah, because most re-ment miniature, the first like ever iterations were of like Japanese sweets, and so when they made these like because they knew people overseas were starting to get them, so like, okay, we're gonna make like American sweets, and they made one called mini sweets, and they came out with like these lines of just like Americanized like sweets. So you had like apple pie at like a
like
at
donuts,
a fair,
I'm sure.
donuts to go, which is actually I was gonna say that's like my favorite one is the donuts to go one. It's this tiny. I actually have it in my room. It's a very tiny like donut box like that you get to go, and it comes with the little to-go cups, and then it comes with sweeteners and like the stuff for the coffee. It's so cute. It's like I love it so much. And it also has, I have one of the other sets from there too, where it's tiny like cupcakes that you frost. It comes with a mixer and everything.
Dang, a lot of the details are really cool.
Yeah. So I'm like, I love that one. Mini Sweet's a big one, and they also came out with the Disney has like a bunch of lines for re-ment as well.
Right, they do.
Yeah, and one of my favorites is the Minnie Mouse, the Minnie Mouse Cafe.
I haven't seen those as much, like the Disney re-ments. Yeah, personally, I hardly ever see them.
They were really a product of his time. Alongside of like their licensing with Rilakkuma, they got a Disney license, and they made a bunch of Disney sets. So I have some of the Minnie Mouse ones, but I wish I had some of the other ones though. Those are really cute.
Topic of re-ment, they seem to be more commercially available now. I mean, I've seen them at Box Lunch and Hot Topic. I mean, how do you feel about like collectibles like this becoming more available like in the US?
Oh yeah, I was so ecstatic. Like I'm always happy that it becomes more accessible, because that means I can just like go to the mall and pick one up. You know, so I'm like, okay, that's so cool. But the only downfall, like the downside to it being more accessible, is we kind of have to pay the price for it. Like literally, they're like more expensive than ever. So more, they used to be like $5 per box, and now they're like $20 per box, and I'm like, no.
Oh my gosh,
and it's so sad because they also come with a little less than what they used to. The more modern ones come with less items, so it's like, well, now we're paying more
for less.
But it makes me really happy that it's more of like a beginner friendly community. Like it allows people to just like easily get into it, because you can just like buy one or two if you go to the mall, and that's how you can just get into it just like that.
Yeah,
so,
I have to agree.
Yeah, I'm really happy about it regardless. It's like I want to see more collectors.
Yeah, me too, definitely, because I feel like if before, I mean, you really had to kind of know somebody that knows, or maybe like be really into like deep web and just like hard to find these things. But now, like, I mean, younger people can just go to the mall and find it and then be like, this is cool, and then get into it.
Exactly.
I love that. Okay, so we get a lot of questions. Like, after the first issue, we get a lot of people asking us, where do you find trinkets?
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people call them trinkets, or we call them collectibles, toys.
Yeah.
But you're someone we consider like an expert in like kind of like finding vintage toys. Like, do you have any tips for those that are in the U.S. and can't really find these things?
My biggest tip would be, honestly, it kind of relates back to the last question, where it's like, you kind of need to be in a community. Like, you should make friends with the people in this community, people who sell or make, or really like a lot of the toys that you want are in listings you will never see.
Yeah.
It's not going to just be like on eBay for a good price. I found a lot of great stuff because I follow someone who's also a toy collector, and one day they just randomly put an Instagram story where they sell something like really cool for a really good price. So I would suggest just being friends with other collectors and making friends with people in this community, because also a lot of like the stuff I have is also gifted. Like, I will do trades, or someone will gift me something, I'll give them something. Like, there's always just a nice thing about having this community, because like we can often support each other in that way as well.
True, so true. And I love that answer, because we're all about like community.
Yes.
So for us, like that answer is perfect. Yeah. And I have to agree. Definitely like Discord is definitely like somewhere like people can go on a lot, because I was even part of like a little Discord server where we were like sharing like blind box pulls, and you know sometimes like buying blind boxes can be really expensive if you don't get the one you want. So sometimes we'd be like posting it like, hey, I got this, does anyone want it? And you can trade, or you buy it off of them, and it's so much cheaper. So I have to agree. Definitely find your communities. From garage kits to restoring old vintage toys, it's so like inspiring, just your advocacy for like toy making and the whole process. Like, how important is toy making for you, like the whole process? Because a lot of people just see the final product, but I mean, someone like you see like the process. Like, how important is that for you?
I guess it's a big thing, because it makes me appreciate the toys I have in general. I've always had an appreciation for toy making. Even as a kid, I was really big on like the packaging, and I knew that there was someone behind like every aspect of the toy. And so getting into toy making myself and like toy customization, it makes me just have a bigger appreciation of what goes into just like the smallest little thing, because it's like I'm not just like consuming these things for the sake of it. I'm like, I am hyper aware of the love and care that is put into these. There are teams of people who put these things together, from the creation to the design to the painting to the manufacturing. So I also encourage toy making, because it gives you another perspective on what you're collecting, and it makes me feel really happy to have a collection where I can customize my figures and my toys, because it's something that I like personally like. It makes me feel like, oh, I have something in my collection that really rings true to me and what I want specifically. So
I love that, and that really helps. I mean, we've been seeing it a lot over like mass, what is it, consumerism, where everyone's just like buying a bunch of stuff just to have it, but they're not really appreciating it, and then it's like kind of just giving in to just companies just making a whole bunch of stuff just to make it so people buy it. And
it's kind of like the Beanie Baby conundrum.
Yes, where like people were just having a whole bunch for no reason. Really,
because it's like, well, it's a collector's item, and it's like I never encourage people buying something because it's just a collector's item. It's like, buy it because it's something that you want, and maybe it says something about you, or that's why like a lot of my collection is either like gifted to me, or it's stuff that reminds me of someone, or I've put like a very intense thought of like this is something that I do really care about. So that's why collection should be so personalized to each person.
Yes, I have to agree. And I mean, I'm a little sad to see like, because I love Sanrio, and I'm a little sad to see like all these like Marshall Sanrio hunters, where I'm like, do you guys go find it just because you want it and it's like a competition thing, or do you actually like the item? Like, do you really like this random porcelain mug that just has Hello Kitty on it? It's so like, I get you.
It's good to just make sure you have that that interest, that you actually do care about this item, and it will serve some sort of purpose other than just like, oh, I have it, and it's like rare, it's a collector's item, you know? Because at the end of the day, we're all just collecting like plastics and ceramics and just random things, so it's like, at least make sure it means something to you.
Exactly. I love that. Talking about like dolls, and you know, do you have any plans, or would you like to make your own doll or doll line?
I would love to. Oh my gosh, that would be like, I always talk about my friends about wanting to make like some sort of like doll line, where you could just like customize their clothes and everything. Like, I would love to do a doll line one day. Like, that would be like the dream.
I can see that. I think you definitely could. Like, like guys, that. Watch out.
I'm like, one day if I ever get the opportunity and I can do it, I'm taking it. You know.
Yes, you definitely should. Or like a mini toy series.
Yeah, the toy line too.
I know you did like a little always like a little toy art.
Yeah, I did a
for
custom.
Kuhai.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that one was really cool. I mean, he definitely like the talent is there.
Yeah, it was a custom toy show, and I just would love to get more into like toy making. Honestly, I would
How
love to
was
make
that
it.
though? Like,
It was so fun. It was so fun. Yeah, because you get you can meet other artists. You got to meet the artists, the other people who customize them. Even when I went, Kohai does like a lot of stuff for small independent artists.
Yes.
So when I went to an art market, I also got to like see like there's something so great about having that community, and they're so open about wanting to get more artists in the scene, and I just love it. You know,
we love Kuhai. I mean, we have a couple artists that know them.
Yeah.
Shout out Dion, you know. But yeah, we love them, and we agree they do a really good job at just like bringing all these artists together and just putting them, exposing them out to the world.
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, going back to your art, you have a lot of like your own OC, like your own characters, where like they're just so well dressed. I mean, like, I'm like, oh my gosh, like a lot of thought really goes into like what are they wearing and the accessories. Would you say like how important is fashion to you? Like not just in art, but like real life too.
Honestly, it's become increasingly something that I've become really appreciative of, and it's become like a really big bonding thing for me, because fashion is at the end of the day just another way to express yourself. And upon like finding who I am in the fashion scene and like how I feel about dressing myself, I've come across like I've kind of grown that alongside my friends, and I've made like really great friendships, kind of like sharing our love for fashion and brands. And there's just been, it's to me it's like almost like a friendship bonding experience, especially to go like shopping with someone and like picking out clothes for them or seeing things that they like, and then they'll be like, oh, I could see you wearing this. It's like it's sometimes just so much more than just wearing something. It's so much more than just clothes. It's like finding a bonding experience with the other people around you, and again like cultivating community, and it really is like and it makes you feel better about yourself too. Like, you know, it's like it's a really big part of me that I wasn't expecting to be like so into now, but I definitely am, and I'm really glad.
I love that. No, I have to agree, like there's nothing better than going out with like a friend, a best friend, and then going thrifting or something, and you find each other something like the perfect item. You're like, this is perfect for you, and then like they love it, and it's just
especially when you have like different styles, but you can still appreciate like each other's style. It's so fun.
And I mean, I love how you always explore so many different styles too, like in your drawings too. Like it's just so much different. Like I don't know, do you like research too? Like do you ever find yourself researching different? Yeah,
because I feel like a lot of my friends are into different substyles of fashion. So a lot of the times they will talk to me about the substyle of fashion they're in, so I'll like pick up on those things and I'll look them up, and it's like I love seeing what other people are wearing and learning about it, even if it's not like the style that I'm specifically into. I could like really appreciate other people's fashion sense.
I love that. That's something we're definitely big on, like fashion, exploring all these different styles too. I mean, we're big fans of like magazines like Fruits, like showcasing all these crazy different styles that we're like, whoa, like how do you even come up with this? So, I have to agree, fashion, I don't know, we love it.
We love it here.
Love it here. And then you've worked with fashion brands too, like Shop Solani and Nothing Gold Clothing. And you've even collaborated with them. Like, how is that? Like,
oh, it was honestly such like an amazing experience. The owner of Shop Solani, like we do like virtual meetings with each other, and we have been working on like, this is our second time collaborating. But she's amazing. Like she's like so dedicated to getting, she's an artist herself, so I think that really helps, is like these people are usually artists themselves, and so because of that they like really value my input as an artist, and we're just like here cultivating like not just fashion but an experience. We're trying to bring like an experience to that, and it's been like such a wonderful thing to do with her, and like I don't know, I personally, one of the best like collaborations I've ever experienced.
That's awesome. I mean, I personally love that. Like as a consumer, there's nothing better than just a company that really puts in like the time and effort into creating an experience for their audience. I mean, no shade to some of these people, but you know, you're not just like screen printing something on a shirt and sending it out. There's really like a story behind it, and there's a lot of work and dedication gets put into it.
There is,
and I love that. I love her style. I mean, I love her bags. I mean, when I first saw those, I mean, I remember like on TikTok, I was like, oh my gosh, these are like actually insane. Like, you guys, like, I can see like the hard work you guys put into it. Like, Yeah, we can tell. It's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah.
Do you want to do more like in the fashion realm, like for 2025?
Oh, I would love to. Honestly, we have some more collaboration stuff coming up, so keep out for that. But yes, I would love to get more into it. Honestly, like
I could see that. I could see. Yeah.
So we'll see what this year has to offer.
Fingers crossed. Good stuff. And then you're someone I consider like a master of all crafts. Like you're really good at everything. Like needle felting, drawing, clay. Like you're even starting to do like decoing. Like you're so good at it. I'm like, whoa. Is there any like craft that you're maybe like you don't like as much, or like you had a hard time getting into?
Honestly, I would say I always say this to people, I feel like I love doing all crafts, but I have so much trouble getting into sewing and crocheting. I don't know what it is.
Really?
I think it's such a beautiful craft, and I wish I could do it, because I love seeing people sew their own things and make stuff, but it's like the one thing that I'm like, I don't know how to do this. But I've tried, and like I can do like very simple alterations to clothing now, but like I try, and I just feel like I get too frustrated, and I get too like it's so weird, because I feel like I have the patience when it comes to like other crafts. Like I love doing like so many things, and I'm like, what is it about sewing that's like
you just can't
that I'm like struggling with, or like crocheting too. I'm like, what's going on?
Because I've seen your videos where you make some crazy like small stuff. I'm like, damn, like you have to have like so much patience to do that.
Yeah.
So just to hear you say that, I'm like, whoa.
I know. I'm like, I don't know maybe it's because it's just there's too many things I don't know. I'm like entering a totally new medium.
It's like a language.
Yeah,
it's literally like a language. You have to like study it a lot.
Yeah, and maybe because I have friends who do like sewing stuff, and maybe just seeing their world and being like, oh, it just feels so different than mine, that it's a little more intimidating.
Right. No, it is pretty intimidating. I'm not gonna lie. I've tried it. Like I can do basic stuff, but like when I see people make like whole jackets and stuff, like I used to watch a lot of those YouTubers that would make like making copying like a designer jacket out of a blanket. I'm like, damn, like they make like the whole like set, like they're drawing it out and cutting it, like, oh, insane talent.
Exactly. Yeah. And there's also like math added into it too, with like measuring. There's actually a lot of math. Yeah. So it's like it's a whole realm.
Who wants to do that? Yeah, I agree though. Some of the coolest crafts that you've made that you've shared with us, there were gifts for other people, like people that you love, like from like drawings to personalized gift cards to like CDs. Is there like what would you say is important when putting a gift together for like someone you love? I would say like gift giving's like my love language. I love giving gifts to people. Maybe because like I love the feeling of giving a gift, because it's like me acknowledging that I see you, you know, like I see you, and I'm like, and I also love receiving gifts too, no matter how small they are. When it feels like it's reflected, like you really picked up that I liked this thing, it means so much to me. So I like doing that, like right back to people. And so for me, when it comes to giving a gift, the best way I could describe it is, my boyfriend said this once. He said it's kind of like seeing myself through your eyes. Oh, I love that. So it's like I feel like when I'm giving a gift, it's not just I'm putting things together I think you like. It's like I'm trying to give you a taste of like how I visualize you and how I see you and the things you like, and like this is a representation of what you mean to me and what that looks like, you know. So it's like kind of a mix of those. So I'm like I love giving gifts to people because it makes me so happy when it's like I feel like I've done something to like really show to you that like you are special, and these are the qualities and the things that show me that you're special. I love that. And honestly, like as someone who has people like that in my life, it really means so much, like to see them seeing me. Like shout out to my best friend Jem. She does it so much, where she'll just pick up on little things throughout the year, and then she'll just like boom, surprise. I'm like, how? Like what? It's just
it can be something so tiny too.
It really could.
It really can. You know, like as long as it's just something where you feel like you've been heard or seen in any way, it's like that's it. Lastly, are there any exciting things that we should look out for from you in this upcoming year? Honestly, I would just say I'm working on like a lot more merchandise and stuff. I'm trying. I want to give out like put out a lot more stationery, and I put out some more merchandise, and definitely check out my YouTube, because I'm always putting out new stuff on there. I have some big plans for YouTube this year. I'm planning to go to a lot of places, so it's like
guys, be on the lookout. We will be linking her in the description below. So I always want to say that. The link will be in the description. So definitely look out for that. Oh my gosh. And then I have some like crazy rapid fire questions a little bit.
Okay.
I know we kind of talked about some of these things before, but Sanrio or San-X in terms of characters?
Oh yeah, okay. So I definitely am more of a San-X girl. You know, I love Sanrio. I think it's beautiful, but like I don't think I like identify with any of them too much.
Okay,
like, you know, some people are like, oh, I'm a Hello Kitty girl, I'm a My Melody girl. Like, I feel like I never had that, but I'm like, I love San-X.
Yeah.
I love like so many of their characters. So I'm like, yeah, I was like, I love Sentimental Circus. I really, really do. So cute, I love Rilakkuma. I love Rilakkuma. Like, there's just so many characters that I'm like, I feel like San-X is a little like not many people know about it. So I'm like, I gotta bring them out.
Yeah,
guys.
I have to agree.
Yes.
And then, what's your like go-to boba order? Do you have one?
I actually
don't really drink boba.
I actually don't really drink boba.
What about when you go to a cafe? Like, do you have like a certain drink?
I don't drink coffee either. So it's like, cause like I tried boba once, so I was so excited, but I think it was like the texture of the tapioca pearls.
Gotcha.
I'm like a big texture person, so I know I felt so. I was like, oh, I don't think I like it.
Oh no.
But I also don't drink coffee or anything. So like when I go to a cafe, I'm always hitting up like little sweets. Like I'm always getting like a croissant or a cheese Danish or something.
So you're more like a pastry type of person.
Yes, a little more than like a drink.
Like
than a drink. I don't really get drinks. I do like smoothies though.
Oh,
I do get smoothies.
Smoothies are good though.
Yeah.
Smoothies are good. Okay, I'll take that. And then thoughts on mini brands.
Okay.
I know you like re-ment, so thoughts on mini brands.
So mini brands is interesting because I'm not big on resin, so I don't get mini brands very often, but I have had some before. And my only thing with mini brands is that the scaling is a little too big for my re-ment, so I can't really put it in my re-ment collection because it's just too big. But other than that, I feel like despite that, I'm so happy we have more miniatures here in the US because like miniatures is such a thing that we don't really have. Here's like a really untapped potential. So every time I see Miniverse at Target, I still get really excited. I'm like, oh my god, there's like a new Miniverse. I saw like this. I'm not even big on Harry Potter, but they came out with these like Harry Potter Miniverses, and they're like the little candies. And I was like, oh, those are really cute.
Some of them are really cute. Yes.
Yeah. I'm like, there's so much potential with them, and I'm like. Honestly, I see the appeal. Like, I see the major appeal. I only have a couple, and I've only made, like, 2 before, but every time I go to Target, I think of them. I'm like, oh, I just want to see the Miniverse. I just want to see what they have.
Yes. I will say, though, the fast food series gotta be one of my favorites.
Okay.
So good.
Yeah.
It's just crazy, like, seeing, like, really, like, tiny Jack in the Box curly fries. Like, that's insane.
I also love that they're, like, branded.
Yes. Yeah. They're branded. Yeah. It's crazy.
So I'm like...
Just thinking back with some of the re-ment ones where like it's like obvious what brand they're trying to go for, but it's like a random name.
They can't use the actual brand name, but mini brands and Miniverse can use the brand name, so it's like
it's
okay,
fun.
now it's like fun. Actually tiny Jack in the Box.
Yeah, literally. And then do you have a favorite type of stationery? Like do you prefer stickers or washi tape or?
Okay, so I was like primarily a sticker person, but my mind has been changed since I got into scrapbooking. Washi tape has been like. I've been like really into cute washi tape. Yes, because I was definitely like, oh, stickers are the thing for me, and that's all I need. And I have a sticker collection. I love stickers, but yeah, washi tape I've been so big on. And I recently started using washi tape as stickers too, because sometimes I get like the long rolls of washi tape, and I got one recently that's a bunch of like little cookies, and I just like cut them out and use them as like stickers. So it's like
that's cute. That's a good idea.
And the great thing is because washi tape is not as adhesive like stickers, so you can just take it off if you don't.
It's very forgiving. It's very forgiving.
So it's I have to say I'm leaning towards washi tape recently. I don't know what's happening to me. But
that's crazy. I'm very much still a sticker person.
Yeah. I think just in terms of like now that I've been scrapbooking, I need more forgiving things than stickers. So washi tape's been leaning towards me a little bit in that sense.
Okay. You might have to convert me. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm still maybe I'll make some washi tape in the future. I really want to make my own washi tape. So
you definitely should. And then I know you said scrapbooking. So are you more of a scrapbooking person than a journaling type of person? Have you ever tried journaling?
So I've tried journaling, and it's honestly it's just like I only journal when I'm like sad. So all my journals are just like sad journal entry 1, sad journal entry number 2.
You're like,
oh, the only time I journal for some reason I'm like, okay, I can't do this. And also I have like many. Spelling's kind of hard for me sometimes, and I write in pen, so it's like so many misspellings, and I'm like, so journaling's much harder for me. I like scrapbooking because it's more of like a visual thing.
And you have more control over it too.
Yeah. And also I like showing people like, oh look, I scrapbooked this like one day when we went out, and it's it's better than just being like, look what I wrote about our day together. Like
that's so true. I mean, I would never show anybody like what I wrote.
I'm like
stay with me. Yeah.
Whereas like a scrapbook, I'm like, okay, you can look through that.
Yeah, Okay, that's a good answer. Okay, I'm trying to get into journaling again, and I mean, I know hobonichis have started trending again.
That's right.
Like that's so random. Like,
yeah,
as someone that like loves stationery, you know, I've been like knowing about hobonichi, like all these Japanese like stationery things.
Yeah.
Since like a very young age, so just see it come back, I'm like, whoa, like dang, I kind of forgot about it a little bit. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, that's all the questions I have for you today. Thank you so much, Evelyn. I hope you guys enjoyed that.
I've been here the whole time. I was in the corner. I disappeared.
Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.